in the chat, so maybe next time I will play some Lady Gaga. So we are going to start right now. Going to kick this guy. And we have countdown, guys. I hope you are ready for StarEagle versus Empire Cass. Yeah, in case you were wondering what the hell was that music before, it's some German hardcore techno. I had a mixtape back from '93. I actually had no idea where the tape is. I only have the plastic cover from the tape, but the tape is missing. So I was like, oh man, I remember I was liking the tape so much when I was little. And I only could remember a few mixes, but there not anything that I can actually search on Google. But I did remember that one of the mixes had the word "fucking hostile" that was from Pantera's song. So I actually searched for "fucking hostile Pantera hardcore mix," and I found the song. And after 2 more hours of searching, I actually found the tape, and it's actually mixtape made in Germany back in '93, '94. It was called Thunderdome 3. So I actually got everything out, and it was like, oh man, nice. But I can't listen to this anymore because I'm kind of old. So it was. There are still a few nice tapes, nice songs that maybe you are going to like them. I'm actually reading an interesting story on the chat. Some guy actually joined the chat and he wrote a lot. Yeah, so it's going to be an interesting match when StarEagle will play with Cloud, because they are two Terran players from Italy. Maybe they will have, like, you know, like a war again. Let's see who's better. Now about the game, we have StarEagle on the top from the clan 3. I forgot exactly what what it stands for, but anyway, it's 3 StarEagle. Now on the bottom we have Empire Cass. Cass from the team Empire, the Russian team. Russian team actually has some of my favorite Terran players. Beastie Cutie, who's also playing in the league. You can see him Sunday, and the Heady, and another player from Team Empire that you can see in the league playing tomorrow, more exactly, is Hobot, a Zerg player, and he's actually the captain of Team Empire. Yeah, it seems that Cass is the favorite one. Oh, I forgot, guys, to tell you that you can actually vote and bet on Gosu Gamers, and hopefully soon you will be able to vote on another betting website. It's still not official yet, so I can't actually say anything. But in the meantime, you can join gosugamers.net. You click on Gosu Bet, and there you can find all the games that are going to be in the league. Right now, Cass is ahead with 80%. So 80% of the people said that Cass is going to win, while only 20% said that StarEagle is going to win. Between the map, between Blink and Cloud, seems that 75% of the players said the Cloud is going to win. So some of them actually made a lot of money. And after this game, we are actually going to have Night and Fish Lips. So stay tuned, guys. I like when I have people on the chat that are telling interesting stories and fun facts. Yeah, I was saving that one for later, maybe the second game. If in case you didn't know, Empire actually won like 3 days ago the how is it called, the Masters Cup season 6. Yes, they were beaten by Mo Sports, but they did manage to beat Evil Geniuses in the lower bracket, if I remember correctly. Now we have a Banshee from Empire Cast. Sorry, back to the game. Because it seems that we are going to have some action. While Cass is doing some action with the Banshee, there is a missile turret up, so it's StarEagle is going to be okay, but Cass is trying to snipe some of the Marines. He managed to get one. And StarEagle also has an orbital command already, and he has a starboard of his own. And he's getting a Viking out right now. I also saw a Raven. Not sure if the Raven was... Oh! Careful with the Banshee! Nice catch by StarEagle. And yeah, I kind of forgot to put the ambiental music behind. Now, we have a bunker from StarEagle. He got it because he was kind of, you know, under attack. But since that Cass is going to be the first one that's moving forward with the orbital command, he has about 4 Hellions and 1 Raven. And this is going to be a straight forward. Okay, Cass seems that he will stick with Blue Flame Hellions. That's going to be nice, I guess. And let me actually change the cables for my mixer, because I want to actually hear myself, and I can't actually do that when I'm casting with someone on Skype, because they will hear everything I'm hearing. So not exactly sure why. So everything should be okay right now. I can hear myself much better. And ooh, nice snipe by Empire Castle. He already is in the lead. If you check the foot count right now, we see that StarEagle is sitting at 46 foot count, while Empire Castle is at about 70. So nice job by Castle already. I do hope that StarEagle will be okay. I want to see more from him. But since it's Starnaga Caverns, this kind of a lot of times asks for a classic harassment. And we see right now more Vikings and more Hellions. And yeah, like someone said in the chat, Cass went for Hellion because he kind of knows that StarEagle goes for a bio play usually. I can't actually say if that is true. I haven't casted. Well, if I remember correctly, I have casted StarEagle a lot of times, but I only remember his TVZ, especially the games with Death Angel that he had. Now we see that Cass did a lot of damage. Let's see how many units lost. Yeah, it seems that StarEagle is ahead with the resources lost, but things are going to be evening out a bit. But during this time, Cass mined with no problems, so this helped him a lot. If we see the income tab, we see that Cass has 50 SCVs right now, while StarEagle only has 42 because he kind of lost 7 of them. So hopefully, I'm thinking about Rule right now because I'm forced to cast alone again. Hopefully he will be able to join some other games maybe tomorrow. And also about tomorrow's game, we will have we're supposed to have 5 games, not 4, because there was a game between Il and Tish that was not played last week. So tomorrow we are going to have the following matches: Turuk versus Il, Alex BJJ versus Adel Scott, Tish versus Zim, Jimpo versus Hobot, and Il versus Tish. I know some of you don't know exactly who Alex BJJ is or Tish, or but it's going to be very interesting because they kind of want to prove themselves, especially Tish, since he's a younger player. BJJ was a Brood player, so he had his prime. Now we see an attack by StarEagle, but Cass landed the Vikings and he kind of took care of everything. And right now he will be forced to unsiege and just run away, because Cass can just land the Vikings. But StarEagle is bringing some reinforcements, but only 4 Marines. This is kind of bad, but also at the same time it's kind of hard to build more Marines when your opponent has Blue Flame Hellions. We see that StarEagle is trying to get the gold and get back into the game, but seems that Cass is doing kind of the same thing. And unfortunately last week we supposed to see Knight and versus StarEagle, but because of a misunderstanding, StarEagle received loss. But because actually I will tell you, after this attack again we see the siege tanks are mounted up, and it seems that StarEagle will win this fight, or at least he will try. He has a better position right now. Cass is trying to unsiege with this tank and he's running away. This tank will leave for now, but there are 3 more tanks and 4 Hellions, so Cass style seems to be a bit like goodies right now. Now about last week, StarEagle supposed to start the game at about, I don't know, minute 25 or 20, and right when we finished the game and we supposed to start, he wasn't on the battle.net. So we waited for him until about minute 35. Knight asked for a free win, and I said let's wait 10 more minutes. StarEagle was not here. However, he thought that I had his Skype address. He was online but not on the battle.net. So since then I've took all the Skype IDs from all the players just to be better in touch with them. Careful, StarEagle, the Hellions are kind of moving forward. Only 2 Hellions remained and only 3 Marines, so 4 Marines, he can't actually do a lot. It's still kind of a positional play, but Cass has the better numbers and the better mobility with those Hellions. And he also has vision with the Vikings, so it's kind of hard to try to get vision when your opponent already has air superiority, because you need to rely yourself with the scans. And we saw 2 good tanks killed by StarEagle. However, Cass is adding a Banshee into the army composition, and the Banshee can help a lot because it will force another round of a scan. Because right now, as you can see, Cass is also researching Cloak, and the only way that StarEagle can shoot air is with the actual Marines, and the Marines can easily die to the Hellions, so it's going to be pretty interesting. We see Cass moving forward a bit. He still has vision. StarEagle will need to scan again if he wants to get some shots, but he's forced to retreat right now. At the same time, Cass expanded on the left side, while he's also mining up the gold, so he has a base advantage. And he has the reason why he got this into an orbital command, because he knows that if StarEagle will come to pressure this with tanks, he can lift off and run. Now we see Cass still ahead with the foot count, and I was talking about last week. So because this was a kind of an understanding, and I know that StarEagle is not the type of player that will not show up for games. He was online, he wanted to play the game, he clears his schedule. I only decided to give him -1 point and not -2. I know that some of you might think that, hey, that was the difference, it's only 1 point. Point matters a lot, especially on this hard group, because it's the best group. And also with the system we are having, if you are winning a game by 2-0, you get +2. If you are winning by 2-1, you get +1. If you lose by 1-2, you get -1, and if you lose by 0-2, you get -2 points. So let's see, a lot of Marines right now, but still with the Banshees and everything and the Hellions. Look at how the Marines are dying right now. They are obliterating instantly, and with those Banshees it will be very hard for StarEagle to do anything. I think Cass is kind of playing with way superiority right now. It's way ahead. StarEagle is preparing to repair this already. Cass is still very ahead. He's trying to do a counter attack over here, but Cass left 2 siege tanks and 3 Hellions over here. And as you can see, the Banshee cloaked, and StarEagle kind of needs to do another scan, and the Banshee is only there in order to snipe the tanks. StarEagle, if we check StarEagle's base, we see that he has no tech lab on this base, on this starport, so he can't actually get a Raven. The gold died, and yeah, this is looking very bad for. Oh, look at what Cass is doing, Jesus. Cass is taking his third overheal, but he's also expanding on the third of StarEagle. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Someone is saying that Cass macro is starting to slip a bit, but he has a plus 2000 miner as well. What can you do when you're almost maxed out anyway? Yeah, StarEagle is going all in right now. Maybe he should take those SCVs also. He needs to do something. It will be hard because of the Hellions. Maybe he kind of... there's a good game. Poor StarEagle. It was kind of a straightforward game. Let's see the second map. I'm going to create the game. The second map is Abyssal Caverns. Interesting map. Where are you, StarEagle? Where are you? Now let's see what the players have prepared for us in the second game. That's going to start soon. Welcome guys to the third game, to the second game between StarEagle and Empire Cass. We have Cass spawning on the right side, and on the left side we have not Meat anymore, StarEagle. He's 3 StarEagle actually. Kind of interesting spawning position. They are pretty close. This will somehow rise a problem like on Xanaga Caverns, because your path is kind of straightforward. And you can also take some hidden expansions. I do want to have a more aggressive and macro play at the same time, so drops and so on. Let's see what's going to happen. Now the third map, if it's required, it's going to be Taldarim Altar, and that will be an interesting choice because it's much larger. And on this map, because of the rocks, you have those rocks that you can destroy, and if you destroy those rocks, it will be like this: ramp, a bit of a walk, rocks, and a bit of a walk, ramp. Also, you can siege up this area and just attack the base of your opponent, so you need to be careful where you place down your buildings. We see Cass with a... Oh, StarEagle is actually very late with his first barrack. He's building the barrack at 14 food. It was like, Cass has an early barrack. But no, it seems that StarEagle is the one that has a late barrack. And if we check the SCV count, he's behind that. What the hell is he doing exactly? And you're getting a supply depot orbital command a bit faster because of that early barrack. I think maybe StarEagle forgot to build a barrack. Oh, not sure exactly what is he doing. Ooh, new topic discussion. What do you guys think of the new GSL format? Well, to be honest, I kind of like the new website and the new format, so I was actually thinking on actually getting a ticket. Did it yet. It's $10 and I kind of need to keep my money for the motherboard and CPU, and hopefully I will get that soon. And after that I will see what money I have left and I will get a ticket. We have a bunker down by StarEagle. He will get a command center soon, but or maybe he's just faking a command center. We have a factory on the way, while Cass is going bio right now. Nice switch. This is what I like about Cass. I've seen a lot of his stream games, and here a lot of the games he just swaps things around. Sometimes he does that, and he changes and he does that, then he changes and he does that, and he goes like that. I also remember that he kind of not that he hates leather cheese. He has no respect for it. I remember 2 times I've seen a game between the Romanian player Zaquer and Cass, and Zaquer forgetted him, and Cass was like, yeah, I forgot with who I played today. Then Zaquer got with him on ladder again, and he did it again, and Cass was like, why do I only get easiest today? And then I saw a game on the ladder between Cyclone and Cyclone, and of course Cyclone cheesed him. He got a lot of bailings and he did a bailing bust, and Cass was like, why do you always do that? What did you learn? Because Cass actually plays ladder for practice and he wants to have those macro games and so on, while other players care a lot for the points. So yeah, I actually like that about Cass. He doesn't care that much about the points, but only for the practice. So he already has a lot of marines out. 4 barracks, he's adding a tech lab. He's mining from 2 refineries, so he will have a nice number of gas. While back on StarEagle, we see that the StarEagle opened with a 1-1-1, but he added a command center in the mix, and he's also having 2 more barracks right now, and we will have a Banshee, 2 Banshees on the way, but no cloak. So both players kind of changed stuff a bit. We have scanned by Cass. He actually saw kind of everything. And we also have Steam on the way, so it will be bio versus bio. However, Cass is more bio heavy. He is going to try to end this now, and StarEagle is right now is like, oh my god, there are a lot of marines coming, and I only have 1 bunker. The second bunker is going up. Cass right now has 27 marines, 28 marines, while StarEagle only has 1 Banshee and 4 marines. Ouch! Oh my god. This is going to be an interesting push. Okay, Cass moving forward, targeting fire the bunker. The bunker went down, the marines went down. The second bunker will instantly go down. And yeah, the command center is under attack. Those SCVs are surely going to die. And because StarEagle does not have siege mode or any tank at all to deal with those marines, it will be very hard. Not even a Blue Flame Hellion or something. He just went for the Banshees, and you know how Banshee is versus marines. Even getting a supply, even stopping this the steam, and yeah, targeting fire the tech lab right now. I'm not sure exactly what StarEagle can do. Interesting choice by Cass. Right now StarEagle is pulling down the SCVs, and that's not a good sign. He has a medivac, he's shooting with the Banshees. Let's see how much he will be able to do, but he has like no SCVs left. That is a good game. Cass wins 2-0.